Hello peeps, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved. Now, this week is the video that should have gone up last week, only there was a problem with the render, and so I'm having to re-record it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So we're going to go into the single player. We have discovered a new virus, which is the Neurax virus, but we're having to do the Neurax one, because that's the one that we've missed out so far. So although it says I've done it, you guys haven't seen it because it didn't work properly in the rendering. So and we have a new gene type. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look at this then. We've got the ATP boost, which gives us bonus DNA. Also affects our ability to talk as well, by the sounds of things. Gets us bonus DNA at the beginning. Or there's cytochrome surge, which gets more DNA from popping orange DNA bubbles. Now I kind of like this one. The ATP boost is pretty good for some things, but I feel like late game, which is when I generally feel like I'm lacking DNA points, that might come in handy for the late game. So I'm going to take that one for this. What we got here? We got increases the chance of your plague mutating, decrease the chance of your plague mutating. I think we'll keep Darwinist for this one. And then we've got all 5 of these unlocked. So we have a choice: increase chance of plague spreading by land, air, or sea. Plague more likely to cross a closed land border. Increase infectivity in your starting country. That could be quite good, especially if we say use. If we start off in somewhere like the United States or Australia, or somewhere like a rich country, that could be quite useful. Let's try that then. Let's go with that one for this go. We have Xerophile, so give your plague a bonus in arid climates, humid climates, rural environments. Sure, let's go with that one. I haven't seen that one before, so let's try that one. Have we got any of these yet? No, we haven't unlocked any of those ones yet. So that's our 4 modified genetic code. On normal as usual. We're going to call this what was it? Oh yeah, that's right. Squidward. Okay, good. Excellent. Alright. Right, so we need to decide where to start. Now we've got a bonus to rural and bonus to wherever we start. So I think I am going to start in the United States because it's got a high population. It's got Canada, which also has a high population, and Mexico, which also has a high population. And I feel like if we can get some of these countries spread into South America, take most of the Western Hemisphere, we should be doing pretty well. So let's give it a try, shall we? Let's give it a try. Alright. Squidward begins in the United States of America. Squidward is a Neurax worm undiscovered for thousands of years. Now humans have entered its natural habitat and given it the means to spread. Uh-oh, humans, what have you done? Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. So we need to, I think one of the... How many are we going to get from this? Oh, just the one. I'm supposed to get bonus from that. I think that one of the first things we're going to need to do is get the drug resistance. We should be able to afford that now. Okay, so if we go into abilities, we can see that this one has the Trojan Plains manipulation of dopamine transporters results in a form of ADHD which encourages hosts to fly to a target country. That is really useful, especially late game. But for now, I think we want to get that 11 points. Okay, we'll wait till we got 11 points and then we'll get that drug resistance, and that should hopefully help us spread a bit more in the USA. Okay, there we go. We can take the drug resistance. And then we can start looking at infectivity. And it's going up a little bit, but not very much. Okay, we've got... researchers have calculated that it takes longer than expected for radioactive fluids with a half-life of 3 years to pass through valves. Did you get it? Half-life, 3, valve. I get it. I get it. Okay, let's have a look at the transmission, because these are all different as well. Symptoms are also different. We've got a neural breach, which allows access to the host brain. So, costs 1 point. Let's take some of that. What's this? Cerebral tendrils. Tendril production in the cerebral cavities begins, enables increased control over the host brain. Sure. Yeah. And then we've got 3 different ones here. We've got the ability to mentally manipulate the host. I like the idea of that. Let's get some of that. Down here we've also got some words that I can't pronounce. What is that? Adrenergic constriction. Beta receptor blockers release dampening anxiety in the host and lessening severity of allergic reactions to the worm. You might have to get that one. Dopamine production stimulated to cause bouts of confusion, harder to concentrate on complex work. Okay, so this one will reduce the severity. If you look at the little severity bar at the bottom here, if I took this one, it reduces it quite a lot. Whereas if I take that one, it increases. But this route up here will probably lead to reduced cure stuff. So we're making it harder to cure. And we've got up here perceptive jolts, resulting in fever, disrupts host priorities and decision making. That's pretty good. Immaturity. I think that's one of my favourite ones. Hormone production altered, which causes reduction in maturity, lower levels of hygiene, increased infection. And then we'll take a look. Oh, we've still got some points. Okay, what we've got here? Concertina locomotion. Oh, that helps that helps Squidward move outside of the body, which is a bit weird. Eggs. That costs 2 points, and then we've got increased chance of mutation. So I think we're just going to get some eggs for the moment. Increase that infectivity, and then off we go. Squidward is spreading from person to person in USA and will grow exponentially. Let's hope so. I mean, that is the point. The number is slowly going up. Obviously, there's like a snowball effect with this sort of thing. Like, the more people that get infected, the more people get infected. So, but at the same time, you don't want to infect too many people too quickly, especially in a big country like the United States, because then they'll start thinking about getting a cure going. Wow, we've got 25 points already, and we're into the hundreds. Okay, let's take another look. So we could use this to move to another country. I think we might do that. It's only 4 points. Let's do that. We'll keep some of it for late game though, because that's probably more efficient late game. Let's reduce the severity. What's this one? Anzyloctic infusion, mass synthesis of neurotransmitter gamma amino. I can't even remember. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Amino. Yes, stop there. Aminobutyric acid. I don't know. Significantly reduces anxiety in the host and minimises severity of reactions. Could do that one. We might need to get a bit more infectivity though. Let's have a look. Let's get some more eggs. Let's get some more eggs. And do we want it to affect any of these? I'm not sure how much mutation we want to actually get going, because as soon as we start adding these, then it's going to start adding mutations. Let's have a look. If the severity goes up by quite a lot, because obviously you're going to have these little squiddy worm things roaming about. Okay, let's see. I think if we take some immaturity to lower levels of hygiene, I think that will increase the infectivity without increasing the severity as much as the other. So we'll take some of that for the time being, and we'll see how that works out for us. Festival of Love in the USA. USA celebrates the Festival of Love. Fans praise the replacements for International Kissing Day. Critics question hygiene standards. Well, with the immaturity taking place, there's going to be even less hygiene. Okay, we're into the thousands. This is good. This is real good. Just waiting for my Trojan plane to turn up. I'm hoping that happens soon. Severe storms strike Iran. Might have to go. Might be. Oh, we've gone to Mexico. We have gone to Mexico. Excellent. That's good. See, with the Trojan planes, it means you can go to places like Greenland and Iceland and New Zealand and all the places that become problems in the late game. You can get them early on if you want to, or if you want, you can go to like the high population countries and hope that it kind of works to your advantage that way. Okay, we need to up the. Oh, let's get that bundle. We've only got 16. Okay, let's. We might need some more drug resistance, but that's like 27 points. Okay, let's. How much is that? 7. Let's see. Excess serotonin production triggered manic episodes lead to increased contact with others and inability to focus. The severity is quite high on that, but the infectivity is pretty good too. Let's see what else. Rats, insects. Insects generally have a higher infectivity than the other two, so let's go with insects. Oh, so that's 7. And we'll get the concertina locomotion so they can move outside of the host as well if they need to. Okay, Squidward has infected more people in the world than tuberculosis. It's a very infectious disease. Aha, here we go. Right, here, Trojan Plains. Now, where do we want to go? Do we want to go to one of these annoying little countries that always seems to be one of the last places, or do we want to go somewhere like Russia or China? Or where was it? It was Iran, wasn't it, that had the problem? Let's go to Iran then, because that had a recent problem. So we'll go there, and already it's infecting people, so that's great. And we've managed to get it into Russia and into Europe and Canada. Okay, let's get another one. Let's take this one to Greenland. It's more infectious than HIV. We've got into South America. Excellent. We've got 29 points. We'll get some cold resistance. And we're into New Zealand, which is fantastic. Okay, let's get some cold resistance. We'll also, do we need some more drug resistance? Not sure it's really worth 28 points. We'll get another Trojan plane, and then we shall take a look at the symptoms. Tendrils mesh with the occipital lobe, the visual processing center. Hosts less likely to notice worm infections. Yes. Host struggles to perceive motion, making them more likely to collide with others. I'm not quite sure how that's going to increase infectivity, but it sounds like it could be funny just seeing people bumping into each other all the time. So sure. And then we get hallucinations. Wow. Okay. How much DNA we got left? 8. Let's get some undulatory locomotion. Sure, let's get some of that as well. And then we can maybe infect some water. Perceptive jolt symptom mutated. What was the perceptive jolt? Which one's that? Is that? I thought we'd already got that one. Okay. Oh, we're into South Africa. The first death in Iran. I think people had already started dying in Iran. Should we go down to Argentina, or should we go over to West Africa? We've got them in Iceland now. Caribbean's got some. Oh, let's go over to these little islands, because these little islands are always a pain to get. Okay, let's go to Indonesia. Oh, look at all these. USA starts to work on a cure. No. USA shuts down land borders. No. I'm not interested in your land borders anyway. Okay. So that's that one. I'm going to take this one down to Argentina because that's got 2 ports, which hopefully will help spread. Japan's got it now. Australia's got it. USA. Look at all these flights and stuff going from. That's great. I think US is fully. Oh no, that didn't work. Oh, I messed up. Messed up big time. Wow, Greenland, you're going down. Okay, where should we go now? Central Europe? Central Europe, you don't have anything. Kazakhstan? Afghanistan? I feel like Central Europe for the time being. Let's get some going over there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, stop. Okay, let's pause it. I've got 83 points. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's get some genetic hardening. We'll get Trojan destroyers. Testosterone secretion in Trojan hosts causes destructive and aggressive behavior in target country. We'll get some of that. We'll get some more genetic hardening because we can. Symptoms. We'll get some confusion, which will hopefully reduce the make it harder to cure. Very hard to cure on memory loss. Let's get some of that. Aneurysm can be lethal and hard to accurately diagnose. We'll get some of that as well. And then we've got 10 more points. Can we put that in? Let's just put that in genetic swap and get maybe a little bit of mutation going. Okay. Squidward is becoming scary. Okay, let's see. Where should we take this one? Saudi Arabia, Sudan. I'm thinking maybe Egypt's got a few. Let's take this one to West Africa. Mystery still surrounds the decision to postpone the London Olympics. Organisers promise it will happen soon, but no reason has been given for the change. Maybe it's because everyone is becoming infested with brain worms. It's more infectious than the common cold. Where's this? Oh, New Guinea. New Guinea, you are next on my list. Here we go. To New Guinea. Fly, my pretties, fly. Squidward has been placed on the watch list. What's the Philippines? That hasn't got anything yet, so Philippines will be next. Philippines, you're going down. Alright, we've got loads of points. Let's start using them. Okay, do we really need to use either of those? Not sure that we do. Let's get insects again. Which one was it? It was this one, wasn't it? What's this? Aphasia. Bruised tissue causes language impairment, making developing a cure significantly harder. Let's take some of that. Coma. Apraxia. Bruised tissue causes an inability to execute certain movements, reduces infectiousness, but is extremely hard to cure. Oh, it does decrease it by quite a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe not then. What's this one? Hallucinations. Severe hallucination. Lack of awareness increases transmission chance as well as risk of injury. Sure, let's get some hallucinations. Blindness. Oh my god. Causes fatal accidents. Schizophrenia. Do we want to start killing people yet? Yeah, why not? Have some schizophrenia, everyone. Enjoy. Airplanes, yeah, well, we're not using the thing anyway. So New Guinea's been got. Philippines has been got. Where should we take this? Looking for somewhere that hasn't... Madagascar. I see you there, hiding. You think you can escape? You can't escape the worm. People are dying in New Zealand faster than new people are being infected. How is that even possible? My lethality is, like, really low. Go to New Zealand and infect everyone. There we go. Squidward is controlling you. Confirmed. Squidward has the ability to control humans. Scientists urge governments to investigate further. Wow, we've got lots of points to spend. Oh my god. You can go to... You can go to Angola. Okay. Cure is 25% complete. Let's pause it quickly. Let's go into here. Let's get the genetic reshuffle. And another one. Because we've got lots of points. What we've got here. Hypothalamic tap causes irrational hatred and violence, especially towards authorities and uninfected. Yes. Insanity. Acute encephalitis. Multiple inflammatory lesions in the brain trigger causes neurological damage resulting in death. Oh my god. That's really high on the lethality. What else have we got? Obsession. Severe damage to orbital cortex triggers OCD, forcing host to obsess over a specific worm-related task. That sounds interesting. Let's take some of that. Devotion. Surges of dopamine and serotonin compel the host to constantly think about the worm and triggers intense rushes of pleasure. Sure. What's that one? Transcendence. Oh my god. We need to get that. Forces host into a permanent state of worship acceptance, treating the Neurax worm as an eternal god. Wow. Yes, we need that one. We need that one. Okay, let's save up. Let's save up some points. Reports are coming in all over the world of an extreme obsession with avoiding parasitic worms. Severe measures being taken to avoid infection. I'm not sure that there is going to be much. Normal life in Canada is beginning to break down to Squidward. Cure research is starting to slow. It's killed more than the Black Death. I don't know how it's killed so many people when it's not really that lethal in compared to some of the other things we've had. Killed more than the Spanish flu. It's killed over 120 million. Oh my god. You can go to Angola as well. Having this plane thing is super awesome and makes this part of it so much easier. Cognitive scrambling symptom. What is that? What is that cognitive scrambling? Is it that one? No. That one. Electrical activity from tendrils causes mild seizures which completely scramble host decision-making abilities. Sure, I'll take that for free. You can also go to Angola because that looks like it's one of the last places to get. It's killed more than smallpox. Well, it is slowly killing people, but I didn't actually intend for it to kill many people at all. Don't really need this now, do I? I think everywhere is infected. Let's go to Kazakhstan. There are no healthy people left in the world. Hooray! Morocco in anarchy! Morocco is first to fall into anarchy due to Squidward. No cure research can take place. Okay, good. Right, well everyone's infected, so now it's just a matter of getting some points. And making everyone mind slaves. I'm not sure that's going to happen though, because I'm not sure if we're going to get enough points. Do we need that? We don't really need that, but it might get us a point. It got us a point. 1 point's better than no points. You can go to Greenland, why not? Perceptive shift. Squidward is mutated. The perceptive shift. What is the perceptive shift? Which one? What is that? What is that? Oh, it's that one. Realm growth to significantly increase intracranial pressure, severely disrupting host risk-reward analysis, resulting in risky, unsafe, and impulsive decisions. How much was this? 48. Oh my god, I'm only on 36. I'm not sure if we're going to get to be able to do that. There's still lots of points to get. If we get to 50% of the cure and we still don't have enough points, I might just have to pull the plug, so to speak. And we've got 40 points now. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Squidward has had its genome fully sequenced by scientists. RMS researchers say that this breakthrough will help cure efforts. I'm not so sure. Come on, 7 more points. 7 more points, and then we can just turn the entire world into a mind slaves. Go to Russia. Although there might not be anyone alive to warrant doing that with. So yeah. Go to Russia. Come on, 4 more points. 4 more points. 4 more points. Come on, come on. Give me those points. Go to Russia. Come on. Just a few more points. Go to Russia. Come on. So close. I haven't seen any little blue planes going for a while. Go to Russia. Oh, that's because almost everyone in the Philippines is dead, and I think it was them that were leading the. Oh, we've got enough. We've got enough. We've got enough points. We've got enough points. Transcendence. Evolve. Squidward enslaves humanity. The whole world worships Squidward as their god and master. Efforts to cure the plague have ceased, and humanity is entering a dark new future as a slave species. Woohoo! The world is enslaved. It is mine to control. So there we go. That was the Neurax worm, everyone. We didn't kill everyone. We killed a lot of people. But we have taken over the human race for our own needs. So that's cool. Enslavement of the human race. That's very cool indeed. I'm not quite sure what that means now. I guess everything just carries on as usual, really. It's not much different. But there we go. I wasn't sure that starting in the United States was going to be a good idea, but with the way that all the travel from the airport turned out, it literally just spread everywhere really quickly. So that was fantastic. So there we go. That's the Neurax worm. I hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure you stay subscribed for more Plague Inc. Evolved, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.